Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. In the last episode, we defeated Truesdale, Taya Gardner, and Ishizu Ishtar, who I can say correctly this morning. That's a step forward. It's overly big as steps go, and kind of embarrassingly big, but meh. We'll deal with that later. I've modified the deck again, so Dark Assailant and a couple of the other things have gone out, which the Black Forest is in, the Judgment Hands are in. I still don't have a normal monster that's level 4 with more than 1500 attack points, but we'll cope. Somehow. Let's fight the last blurry face I can find for now. I'm sure there are a couple more. Ooh. It's Weevil Underwwod. Of course it is. He fights with insects, he's kind of... well, he's Weevil Underwwod. He's the other half of Rex and Weevil. I think we already know what to expect. Insects. Right. So, starting hand, Change of Heart, Graceful Charity, Summon Skull, Magic Jammer, Trap Master, and Left Arm of the Forbidden One. So, let's see what we get. Ooh, fun things. Right, get rid of that, and get rid of, Dispel, actually. Then I will... well, I suppose my only real choice is to set Trap Master, and then set Magic Jammer, and set Negate Attack. And in return, he summons Flying Kamakiri number 2. Do I want to bother negating that? Well, actually, yes I do, because if Trap Master flips up, it'll destroy one of my trap cards. And he hasn't played any traps, so I can't take advantage of that. Ugh, right. I don't actually want to waste Summon Skull yet, just in case he Raijekis, so I'm going to offer up Trap Master for Judgeman. And destroy Flying Kamakiri number 2. With that done, I think I can only end my turn. Nice and simple. I don't think Weevil does much in the way of being over 1500 attack points. I mean, he's got the Flying Kamakiri, and I don't actually think he has Flying Kamakiri number 1. I'm not sure he has that many wind insects. And then tribute-wise, he's got Insect Queen, I know that, but he needs 2 sacrifices to bring that out, so I don't see it happening anytime soon. Right. Let's use Change of Heart and take... ooh, Man-Eater Bug. Ombre Eater Beach. Oh my god. Such late, like... did they just, like, roll a dice and if they ever rolled a 6, they just didn't translate that word? It's really the only explanation that makes sense at this point. Because I'm pretty sure, like... I know this was back in 2003, and the Spanish language has come quite a ways in that time and made up neologisms and all sorts of fun things, but I'm pretty sure they have to have a word for eater. In fact, there are other cards in this game that have eater in their name, so it'll be interesting to see if it's been translated on that, and they just haven't bothered for Man-Eater Bug. Right. It doesn't matter which of these I attack with, because I'm not going to be able to finish it this round. Ooh, I could have finished it this round. But I didn't. That was a Needleworm. It's a flip effect monster that takes the top 5 cards off of the opponent's deck. 3 of them is fun times. Fun times indeed. Right. Draw... summon Bean Soldier, and there we go, we've got this in the bag. Hopefully. Well, there isn't a Man-Eater Bug equivalent that destroys more than one thing, so... yes, we have this. Parasite is nothing to worry about unless it's flip summoned. Anyway, we've won. For our efforts, we received the booster pack, and... no, I don't believe it, I can't believe it, my super powerful insect deck, all powerful actually, but let's take this pack. We get Magical Ghost, White Magical Hat, Snake Yashi, Big Eye, and Legal. Nothing really to shout home about. Nothing I consider using either. Ooh, and that has unlocked a new blurry face. Let's go for him. I'm surprised that... I was about to say I'm surprised we haven't encountered Yugi or Kaiba yet, and yet here we go. Yugi. Specifically, Yami Yugi. Now, let us enjoy our duel for the first time. Unsurprisingly, Yugi comes with custom battle music. His early deck has... It's got Magnet Warriors, it's got Dark Magician, it's got everything you'd kind of expect. One thing it doesn't have, incidentally, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. So, Judge Man, Giant Grenade, right leg of the Forbidden One, Karibo, left leg of the Throne, and Penguin Soldier. Seriously, the Exodia bits are only in my deck because I don't really know what I'd replace them with. Right, so he summons Alpha the Magnet Warrior, terrible things happen, and he plays that. Right, okay. I've drawn the Judge hand. Excellent. Right, let's set Penguin Soldier for now. In the hope that he'll summon something else. Ooh, even. Oh! Oh! He's summoned Valkyrian the Magna Warrior. Presumably he had the other two in hand. And then he's immediately gotten rid of it to summon all three Magnet Warriors to his side of the field. That's annoying, mainly because now my plan of he'll summon two monsters, I'll bounce them back, and then get a direct attack in has completely fallen flat on its face. On the plus side, I have now summoned something that has the power to take on Alpha the Magnet Warrior. I'm fully aware that this means... Oh, Magic Cylinder. Not Mirror Force at all. Magic Cylinder negates the individual attack of a monster and then inflicts damage to you equal to its attack value. And, ooh. Really wish I'd say Penguin Soldier for that now, actually. I've suffered battle damage. Do I want to reduce it to 0 with Karibo? No, I don't. I want to save it for a direct attack, if at all possible. And I've drawn Witch of the Black Forest. I can use this, so I will. Right, now he's going to summon Beta the Magnet Warrior. Which, yeah, because now I can negate the damage to my life points with Karibo, and that would be far better than using it last turn. Okay, let's... At this point, I think Giant Rat is probably the best thing I could pull. Reduce damage to 0 with Karibo, and end turn. Now I'm just really hoping I draw... Ugh, it's not Dark Hole. Right. My only real option here is to set Giant Rat. He's going to summon Gamma the Magnet Warrior. I'm getting good at this. And of course he attacks his weakest monster first, which means I'm not going to be able to stall him out forever. Let's see. Because I want to try and thin the deck as much as possible in the vague hope that I can draw something that'll let me win this. Take out the other Giant Rat, and then... Doesn't really matter at this point. If I had a third Giant Rat, I'd use that, but unfortunately I don't. I'll have to get one. Right, my draw is... Negate Attack. That... Ooh, actually that's good, because that means I can negate all of their attacks and then bring out my own Summon Skull next turn. I have a chance! I have a chance! Okay, negate attack, go. And now my draw is Mystical Elf. To which my response is Tribute Summon Skull and take out Beta the Magnet... No, Gamma the Magnet Warrior. Actually, no, I'm going to take out Beta. Because at this point, I want to lower his offenses as much as I can, rather than focus on life point damage. I can get that going once I'm actually winning in the offensive stakes, and... I can't say I'm surprised that I'm losing to Yugi the first time I fight him, but at the same time, it is a bit of a kick in the face. There we go, that's what the you lose message looks like. It's all isometric. And if you fight someone with a signature card, it randomly appears behind them when they win. I couldn't tell you for the life of me why. On the other hand, it's Monday, so we do at least still get 5 cards out of that. And the 5 cards that we get are... Baphomet, Lion Mage? I don't remember what this one's English name is. Oh, it might be Leo Wizard, actually. Armored Snail, Doron, and Lucky Trinket, I think. I have to look that one up as well. Alright. Ooh, more unknowns. Question is, do I want to add anything to my deck at this stage? Honestly, no. Let's just go for it and hope that we get someone a little easier to win against for the third duel of the part. This could go either 2 ways. He claims he can defeat me in 11 turns anyway, so we can at least see if we can win a wager in that regard. Okay. Turn 1. I start with Mystical Space Typhoon, Change of Heart, right leg of the Forbidden One, D-Spell, Summon Skull, and 7 Tools of the Bandit. Right, so my best option is to set my Exodia bit and to set 7 Tools of the Bandit. In turn 2, Gearfree Dire Knight comes out. And he sets a thing, which could be anything. But it's probably nothing good, so I'm going to immediately play Mystical Space Typhoon on it. And it was Magical Arm Shield. Right. Let's use, not D-Spell, let's use Change of Heart to take Gearfried over to our side, and then offer him up for Summon Skull. This being turn 3, yes, turn 3, because in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not your turn 1, opponent's turn 1, it just increases in number every turn. So, turn 4. Fusion Sage, Raijeki, end. And back to square 1. Well, not necessarily square 1, I've got Penguin Soldier. I could do something with him. Just depends on whether he chooses to... Nope, Zombire the Dark. The good thing about Zombire the Dark is that his effect prevents him from attacking directly. I'm not going to return Zombire the Dark. I wish I'd returned Zombire the Dark to his hand now. I thought he would just keep it on the field. But no, he has summoned something. We're not entirely sure what that something is. So... do I set the No. Let's summon the Judgment Hand. Thinking of what he could have in defense mode, I'm not going to attack. But it might not be something with sufficient... What? Did he just, like, summon Skull in I've given up on trying to understand the world at this point. I could have had it! I just assumed he wouldn't play something like Summon Skull in defense mode. That was clearly a... Wait. Alligator Sword has been named... Well, Piel's in there, and Cayman is in there, and I'm assuming Cayman is alligator in Spanish, but... Why wouldn't you just say... Ugh, right. Let's have a look at him in closer detail. Are you trying to translate that as sword with the skin of an alligator? Because that's really not what the name's kind of supposed to be. Oh, never mind. I still have... No, I'm losing this. I'm losing this. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 11 turns at this point, and... Ooh! I'm not actually going to lose any life points this turn. I have bought myself a little reprieve. Well, I haven't actually bought myself a little reprieve. Joey Wheeler has bought me a reprieve by being stupid. But... I don't have polymerization, but I'm annoyed, because that's the only... No, I'm pretty sure I've had them both in my hand before. Oh, it doesn't even matter, I've lost. I have lost 2 card games in this part. That's pretty bad going. I was originally planning on not collecting any more cards until I'd revealed all of the blurry faces in the current set of opponents, but at this point I am thinking that... Who on earth is Yagi? Yeah. No, I think the only blurry face we actually have left to reveal in the initial stuff is Kaiba. Oh. Right. Yes. Bakura. Forgot about him. Tell you what, let's take him on. Next part. See you later.